Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss the topic AIS versus Form 26 AIS. Let us start with the background of AIS. The government in the month of April 2020 brought new reforms to encourage the people to file their returns. In the month of July 2020, the CBDT has entered an MOU with CBIC for sharing information. In the month of June 2021, a new income tax portal was launched. Thereafter, in the month of November 2021, AIS was rolled out. In order to understand the new AIS, first we need to understand the existing Form 26 AIS and its relevance. Form 26 AIS is nothing but consolidated annual tax statement containing the details of TDS or TCS by the deductor or the collector. It also contains the information regarding SFT like sale or purchase of immovable property, VDA, etc. Relevance of Form 26 AIS. Since the transactions that are subjected to TDS are already recorded, it helps in income assessment, thereby making proper declaration of income. TDS deducted shall reflect in Form 26 AIS, and while making the payment of taxes, the same can be set off. AIS is more comprehensive than the existing Form 26 AIS. However, AIS is not a replacement to the existing Form 26 AIS, but an extension of the same. Unlike Form 26 AIS, which is primarily governed by Section 194 TDS, which deals with payments, AIS deals with the financial information. Financial information includes credit card transactions, capital market transactions, SFT, foreign remittances, and interest income. Key differences between 26 AIS and AIS are as follows. Since Form 26 AIS is primarily governed by Section 194, its scope is limited, whereas the scope of AIS is broader and more comprehensive. Form 26 AIS is furnished by the person filing the TDS returns, whereas the information in AIS is generated by the system. The purpose of Form 26 AIS is to allow the deductee to claim the TDS deducted, whereas in case of AIS, the purpose is to pre-fill the data and ease the process of return filing. Form 26 AIS is linked to TAN, whereas the AIS is linked to PAN. Let's try to understand the working mechanism of AIS with an example. Assume there is a person Mr. A, and Mr. A has undertaken the following income and expenditure: interest from FD, interest from savings account, dividend income, sale of equity, purchase of mutual fund, sale of property. For the same set of transactions, the functioning of Form 26 AIS and AIS will be as follows. Income from interest on FD, dividend, and transfer of immovable property can be captured through Form 26 AIS. However, AIS, in addition to the above, captures the interest on savings bank account, sale of equity shares, and the purchase of mutual funds. The idea is to track maximum financial data irrespective of monetary limits and frequency. This is how the disclosure in Form 26 AIS and AIS looks like. AIS has two parts, one TIS, two AIS. AIS includes TIS. It's nothing but category-wise tax information. It provides summary of same category of transactions like sale and purchase of share or mutual funds and foreign remittances. This is the preview of TIS. AIS has two parts. Part A, which deals with basic details like name, PAN, Aadhaar, etc. Part B deals with details of tax deducted or collected. In a nutshell, it is nothing but Form 26 AIS plus additional information. SFT, specified financial transactions, will be discussed in next slides. Details of demand, refund, and other tax proceedings. Other information. Any other information which is not covered elsewhere would be covered here. With respect to SFT, specified financial transactions, there are two important points. 1. Reporting entities. 2. SFT and threshold limits. Reporting entities are those entities that are under obligation to pass on the information to the department when the specified transaction occurs and exceeds the threshold limits. The following are the reporting entities. Here, the companies undertaking the following transactions are under obligation to report: company issuing shares, company issuing debentures or bonds, a listed company in recognized stock exchange, a company paying dividend, depositories, and clearing houses. A person other than companies undertaking the following transactions are considered as reporting entities: Inspector General or Registrar or Sub-Registrar, a trustee of a mutual fund or any other authorized person, a person liable to audit under Section 44AB, authorized person under FEMA Act, banking company, cooperative bank, or postmaster office. SFT and its threshold limits are as follows: cash payment or cash deposit in one or more accounts, or purchase of debentures, shares, mutual funds, buyback, and foreign currency 10 lakh. Cash deposits or withdrawal in current account 50 lakh. Purchase or sale of immovable property 30 lakh. Payment for credit card in cash 1 lakh. Other than cash 10 lakhs. Payment of goods or services in cash 2 lakh. Cash deposits during the specified period 9th November to 31st December 2016. In case of current accounts, it's 12.5 lakh. In case other than the current accounts, it's 2.5 lakh. Is AIS supersedes Form 26AS? No. As per the press release by the CBDT, in case of any variations between Form 26AS and AIS, the taxpayer may rely upon the information displayed in Form 26AS. Hence, even though the AIS is an extension of the existing Form 26AS, it cannot supersede the Form 26AS. The AIS is in still initial phase. In the meanwhile, both systems, that is Form 26AS and the AIS, will run in parallel. However, there may be a scenario where the taxpayers may notice the variations between the information as per the traces portal and the compliance portal. In such cases, the taxpayers has an option to choose either to rely on Form 26AS or to submit feedback to correct the information in AIS. This can be done through facility of feedback. Feedback has 5 options. The information belongs to the taxpayer and all the information is correct. The information shown in AIS belongs to him and the information is not correct. The information shown in AIS is incorrect, duplicate and non-taxable. The information shown in AIS is related to another person or another plan. The taxpayer denies the entire information. The AIS has an added facility of accepting online feedback from the taxpayers, which helps the taxpayers to correct and amend the information. Taxpayer can also upload feedback in an offline manner by using AIS utility. After submitting the feedback on the AIS, you can download the AIS consolidated feedback file. It will help the taxpayers to view all their AIS feedback related information in one PDF for easy understanding. Currently, there is no limit on the number of times you can modify previously given feedback, but you need to provide correct reason and proper remarks for the same. Conclusion. By providing a summary of all financial information at a single point, the return filing process becomes easy, resulting in time saving for both taxpayers and professionals. By effective utilization of AIS, Department will be able to track the financial information, thereby ensuring that proper disclosure of all incomes are made to the government. Though currently AIS is providing an option to provide feedback, in the future the AIS may function fully automated and the task of filing return may be more simplified.